Hi everyone, welcome back to No Weaklings Club. This is NWLC Approved, your community guide to the best events happening in and around London. In this episode, I'm going to be covering 2 full weeks of events, and this is how it's going to be in the future. Instead of just 1 week and then episode each week, there's going to be 2 weeks in advance of upcoming events. And as per usual, I will have something for everyone. In this episode, there's going to be 7 events announcements, and I have to tell you, Saturday 25th of April is absolutely stacked. There are 3 different events that are at 3 different times of the day, which means you could genuinely do all 3 of them in one day. Since all this is recorded before I officially launched my podcast and you haven't heard any episodes yet at this moment, there's still the verdict part of the episode when I read your reviews of the events, but hopefully soon I will be able to add this. So go to events, report back to me, leave me voice messages, leave me DMs, however it suits you better. Just let me know. Let me know how it was, so we can create this guide through events in London. Help ourselves and help others. Before I start, I'm just going to say I am hugging my hot water bottle right now, not because it's cold outside, but because I have a fever. I have tonsillitis again, which is, I don't know which time this year. It's seriously frustrating and I feel like I'm dying. I do not feel good. I feel like I want to be in bed and hugging my blanket, hugging my duvet, and hugging my hot water bottle, but I cannot. Here I am. I'm gonna record this episode and hopefully then I'll be able to just chill and not do anything. Hopefully I'm gonna survive until the end of this episode. If I just drop the mic all of a sudden and you hear that's me dead. Hopefully it won't happen. Let's see. It's a mystery. I will start this list with the event 1. Event 1 is Agatha Christie's London. This is absolutely fabulous for all Agatha Christie's fans, which includes me. This is illustrated talk and walk happening on Monday, 20th of April from 2 to 3 p.m. There are several plus sides of this event. First one is that this event is going to be online too. So if you cannot go, you can participate online. That's going to be me. And event is free. Fabulous. What else do you need? It's a lovely Monday afternoon jam. This talk is guided by Tina Hodkinson, and she's the person who wrote the book on Agatha Christie's connection to this city, so she knows her stuff. And because 2026, it's actually 50th anniversary of Agatha Christie's death, this makes absolute sense. If you don't know a lot about Agatha Christie, she lived in London, she wrote here, and some of her characters that I'm sure even if you don't know about her, you heard about her characters, such as Poirot or Miss Marple. They're all actually based in London. So what's going to be happening in this talk? It's going to be following Agatha's footsteps in Mayfair, Bloomsbury and the city. And it's going to explore how actually London shaped the most published crime writer in history. I love this event because strong people never stop learning. If it's in their interest and if it's possible for them, they go to a free lunchtime talk on Mondays and they come out knowing more that they went in. That's totally no Winkling's move if you ask me. This event is going to be held in Guildhall Library. I'm not sure am I pronouncing this how it's supposed to be, but you will see a link in link notes, same as always. Alright, let's jump into Saturday 25th of April. This is the day that's stacked with events, and these events are happening at 3 different times, so you will essentially be able to go to all 3 events. True to be told, I will be more than happy if you went to one of these events and reported back to me. That's all I'm asking. Go and enjoy yourself and let me know how it was. So let me walk you through this wonderful day. At 10 a.m. in the morning, on Saturday 25th of April, you will have free West End and Theatreland walk tour. Sounds amazing, especially if you're someone who loves theatre and West End. And the topic of this is the history of West End. tour is going to start close to London Transport Museum at Covent Garden, and it's going to last 1.5 to 2 hours. This event is completely free, and it's going to end in 7 dials. From the beginning to an end of it, you're going to hear about 300 years of West End history. So this guide will take you through Theatre Royal Drury Lane, St. Martin's, which is a home to Mousetrap. I'm sure you heard about Mousetrap. It's the world's longest running play, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of stories that you never heard before. One fun fact that I can share right now about this theater is that this theater began its life as a banana ripening depot. Can you believe it? Banana ripening depot and then theater. London is weird and I love it. So as I already said, this is free, but it would be nice if you would tip the guide because they also spend their time to do this, of course. And because this is happening on Saturday morning, it finishes by midday, and then you have all afternoon for yourself, which brings me to our next event. London Over 30s Daytime Clubbing 80s and 90s Classics by Studio 38. This is something that I know quite a few people went, and I have absolutely no doubt that this event is going to have NWLC Approved stamp sooner or later. It's from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Perfect amount of hours for a crazy dancing on 80s and 90s classics. It's in Roxy and there's age restriction, which is something that I also kind of like, I can't lie. It's 30 plus. This 30 plus absolutely makes sense because it's 80s and 90s and it's our music. It's the music we actually know. Crowd is gonna be your actual age. You won't go somewhere dancing and there's gonna be 18, 19-year-olds. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against 18 and 19-year-olds, but it just hits differently when you're out and people are actually your age. One absolutely fabulous fact about this event is that tickets are free. There is $2.95 booking fee per person. I think that's more than manageable for this kind of event. As I said, I know people who went to this party before. It's in Clapham High Street, and I highly encourage you to go because it's going to be a great fun. If you want to find out more about this event and book tickets, and I hope you do, check out event links. And if you're really devoted to pack your Saturday, then go to the next event too. It's a sunset run for all singles. It's almost like a dating event, but it's not really a dating event. Loads of singles just gather up next to Princess Diana Monument and they run around. It's at 7 p.m. and I think they go to a dinner later on. I'm not really sure, but it does mention that your dinner is not covered with a free entry, which is logic, but there you go. I just said entry is free. I did read some reviews for these events. These events are happening every Saturday, and at one point there were 100 people there running together. Sounds quite cool. 7 p.m. It's not too late. My first instinct was, 7 p.m. That's a bit late, but not anymore, I guess. Now we switched to summertime counting, and night's going to fall later and later, so it should be still quite bright at 7 p.m. on 25th of April, Saturday. Why I love this event, and not because it's free, that part I definitely love, but it's because I feel like it removes the pressure. So you're not in a bar or trying to be interesting, you're just running or power walking or whatever your abilities are. There is no judgment on this event. The conversation just happens spontaneously when you're moving together. And also, I do know this matters to a lot of people. You are not actually forced to have an eye contact with someone who's sitting across of you. So if you want to meet people in the less awkward way possible, I think this works. For more details, check show notes and find the link there. So, walking tour at 10, dancing at 3, sunset run at 7. That's full Saturday for you guys. You are welcome. This leads me to event number 5, Candlemaker Comedy. This event is happening in London Bridge, the Candlemaker, and it's on 26th of April at 7 p.m. It's also happening on every Sunday. Another fabulous thing about this is this event is free. So if you want some happy laughing times with stand-up comedy, go there. Only thing I would note is don't expect Netflix routines there, because on Sundays they have a free showcase, and because it's a free showcase, fresh comedians are testing their new material, new acts, which is also very good to support new comedians. This venue is quite intimate, and it has food menu that's award-winning barbecue. And I can only imagine the smell and the laughs. Atmosphere sounds great. If you want your Sunday night to still feel like a weekend, what's better than some barbecue and comedy? For more details about this event, just check show notes. And we reached event 7. Event 7 is an opening of something that you all heard about, I'm sure. Between the Bridges it's opening. And opening with style. Party with guilty pleasures and flexing on Thursday 30th of April. I am sure you all know where Between the Bridges is. But in case you don't, it's in Southbank between Waterloo and Westminster Bridges. Entry for this event is free, and what is also amazing, and I'm calling you not to miss, it's 500 free drinks for early arrivals. So if you come in first 500, you're gonna be getting free drink. So essentially, you can go there, chill and flex, and not spend anything. I do love 90s and 2000 classics, I really do. That's my age music, and hip-hop, R&B, garage. It just sounds like something that it's ideal to be happening in open air, and I will definitely try to go on this one. And I will also try to get there early so I can get my free drink. So open air venue by the Thames on hopefully warm and sunny April evening, but we never know because we live in the UK. But we are obviously hoping for the best. Not sure what more I can say about this event. It's a free entry, it's free drinks if you're early, you have Thames views, throwback bangers, 2 minutes from Waterloo, nothing to be added. If you want to go, if you want to know more, check the show notes for more details. And last but not least on this list is going to be singles party at the Folly. I don't think there has been enough single events in these 2 weeks, events that I've been mentioning, so here it is one for you. So this singles party, it's gonna be happening at the Folly, and its age range from 30 to 50. Tickets are not unfortunately free, they're £22 and 38 pence, but this also includes free drink if you show up before 8 p.m. So Saturday 2nd of May from 7:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the Folly. This event is hosted by True Dating. They are quite popular in the dating world, so I have no concerns when it comes to someone random organizing dating event. I believe you will be welcomed with a very nice host who's been doing this for a while now, and they will do everything they can to make you as comfortable as possible there. Additionally, True Dating claims that 90% of their attendees get at least one match, so 90% of them. Is that true? I don't know, but if it is, that sounds very good. And something that might interest you even more in these events, if you are not in this 90% of people who get at least one match, they're gonna give you a free ticket to the next event. I think that's a quite confident guarantee. You have basically nothing much to lose. They're gonna give you a free ticket if you don't match with anyone. So if you hate all of the people, just come next time. I have been to a dating event this kind. It was quite a few years ago, I'm not going to lie, but it was fun. Maybe I didn't really find someone who would be a strong match, who I would continue seeing, but I found few people who I'm still friend/acquaintance to this day, which is a win-win situation for me because I just love to connect with people. It doesn't really matter if that they didn't go well as I planned, I didn't found my soulmate or whatever, but I found a friend, and that means a lot to me. I'm a very social person. I would say yes to that any time of the day. And the fact about the event like this, everyone there is just like you, everyone there is single, and everyone there is to meet people. And trust me when I say, rarely people who want just superficial relationships are going to pay money to go to a dating event. rarely. So you, at least when you're coming there, you know that these people there are serious about dating. Obviously, there is no warranty, but there are bigger chances that they are not just clowns who are going to tell you that they want to date seriously, but actually they don't want, they just want to mess around. So if you're single and if I manage to persuade you, Saturday 2nd of May, 7:30 to 11 p.m, the Folly Singles Party, age range 30 to 50. For more details, check the show notes. Okay, here we are now, coming towards the end of the episode, and people, I am knackered. I'm knackered. I can feel my temperature is rising. I'm shivering. I'm not really sure how I'm talking. So I'm going to try to wrap up as quick as possible. Here it is. There are 7 events in these 2 weeks, and your job is to pick at least one to go to. And then please come back to me and report, how was it? What happened? Was it good? Was it bad? Do you recommend? Would you go again? Would you not go again? Did you do the Saturday triple header? Did you make it to all 3? I need to know this kind of information. So for now, you can message me in DMs, No Weaklings Club. You won't have any kind of issues finding it because it's an exclusive club. How many times do I have to congratulate you that you're a member of this very exclusive club? Of course, I am joking, but not joking at the same time. While you're there, click subscribe and follow.
Like and subscribe, please.
And also, I'm going to be enabling a platform where you can leave me a voice note. And this voice note is going to be anonymous. You can leave your name if you want to be mentioned. You don't have to leave your name if you don't want to be mentioned. You can also tell me, oh, it's easier for me to leave a voice note, but please don't play my voice note in air. No issues at all. Any kind of feedback I would really, really appreciate for you guys, so we can start creating one of the most important sections of this side of the podcast, No Weaklings Club Approved, curated community guide for the events around us. Quick recap of these 2 weeks events. 7 events, 2 weeks. First one is Agatha Christie's London on Monday, 28th of April at 2 a.m. Entry is free. Second event is Theatreland Walk Tour. It's on Saturday, 25th of April at 10 a.m. at Covent Garden, and it's free. Third event, which is also going to be a second event on Saturday, 25th of April, Over 30s Daytime Clubbing. It's in the Roxy, and as the name says, it's over 30s. There's gonna be some great music, and tickets are free, but booking fee is just under £3. Last but not least, on Saturday 25th of April, it's just a sunset run for all singles. It happens at 7 p.m. and it's also happening on every Saturday in case you do want to go but cannot go on this one because you're gonna be staying all the way until 30s Daytime Clubbing finishes. This single sunset run event is free. Let's continue with 26th of April, where you can visit Candlemaker Comedy. 7 p.m. at London Bridge, you can enjoy free comedy. Comedians are testing their new materials, and it's a great opportunity to provide them some support. This is also a barbecue place, so count on having dinner there. And last but not least for these 2 weeks, it's Singles Party at the Folly on Saturday 2nd of May, 7:30 p.m. and age range is from 30 to 50. Ticket price is $22.38, and if you show up before 8 p.m. you get a free drink. And this will be it for these 2 weeks events. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting me. As I already said, please go to my social media, like and subscribe, and also leave a review on wherever you are listening to this podcast. Leave comments, leave review, because that helps other people to find No Weaklings Club. And the more successful No Weaklings Club is, the more you're going to get from it. This is my internal promise to you. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a lovely time. And I'm gonna talk to you soon. Josie's sending kisses. Bye.